Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So today is 25th of May, and since I haven't made so many trades for the past several days, so I didn't make any updates on my video. So the only trade I made was a launch position on silver, and the position is now still open. So currently I'm in a little bit floating loss, which is $52. So the total loss, if I were wrong, will be $500. So I only risk about 0.5% of my overall account size. So why I was, being so conservative on such a position, because I don't see a good trend in silver, and I don't think that it is a good time for me to invest heavily into silver at this moment. So let's go back to the chart and see the rationale. So here it is. Wait a minute. Look at commodities. Open a chart rate on silver. Okay, here it is. Yeah. So on the day chart, the silver is in the upward trend, but it's also approaching the high that was made in February. So honestly, it is not a perfect trade. And if you look at the place or the price of the trend, you see that it is almost at the end of an upward trend. So it makes me very skeptical of what is going to happen next. So I gave a very low confidence score on its direction going ahead. And there's one rule for my trading. The risk that I'm going to take is always proportional to my confidence of my judgment. If I do not score very high on a trade opportunity, I would just be flat or risk a little bit of money. So I have basically I have a working sheet every day to score every part of my trade. So for example, for trade, look at here, if I have a scorecard for silver, so it scores 3 out of 10. So the 3 point gives me a very low confidence in the overall trend of silver. So that makes me trading very conservatively. But if it scores higher than 5, I may risk 1 to 2%, and even more. So, but in total, I won't risk more than 5%. That's my limit. That's my bottom line. Okay, going back to the silver. So I entered the market at around 27.60 to 27.70. Yeah, almost here. I don't know exactly where it is because I still find it hard to connect silver charts with TWS, Interactive Broker Trading Platform. So anyway, I'm a swing trader. I don't need to be super precise. So if you look at the volume profile at the 4-hour chart, you see that there's a block of liquidity around this level. So it makes sense that the price is going to find support, and it probably may go up because a lot of investors are supporting at this price level. Um, However, this trend is not so clear because you see the adjustment coming here ever since May the 20th. We should be expecting a clear upward rebounds at this point of control. But currently it is not it's not clear as I expected. So what I will do, just risk a little. And I doubt a little bit about this trade. So I was also trying to prove whether it is possible to go down. And I find it even more ridiculous to go down because the short side have to conquer all these blocks of traders here. So if I find more ridiculous that the price will go down versus it will go up, then I will still be standing in a long bias, given the fact that the world economy is, recovering from COVID-19. I suspect that the demand for silver will be increasing, given the demand for electronics coming from electronics and manufacturing. Given all these facts together, I will still be on the long side, but with caution. So my profit target is just below this block of liquidity here. So I don't want to, to hit against people here. And my stop level will be just below this button, very clear, a very clear pullback, forming a spike. And it exactly touches the upward trend line that was formed starting from April. So it is not coincidence. There must be something behind it. That's the total rationale of this trade, help you understand. And something more on today. Today I don't find any opportunity in various market sectors. So if we look at stock indices, they all bounce back from a recent tracement. But why didn't I enter somewhere like here, like the bottom here? Because if you scroll it a little bit, you see that it looks like a downward trend is forming. Even if I know that the stock market will rise, given the monetary easing of the global economy, global central banks, and and the recovery from COVID, I do suspect that the global economy, the global stock market will be rising for the rest of the year. But you always have to be cautious about market sentiments, right? Sometimes due to market panic or some speeches of government officials, the market might fight against the fundamentals for a sustained period of time until you are broke. So yeah, so it was a hard choice at this moment. So I didn't make any trade. And when the price comes at this level, I even sort of shorting individual stocks. I even thought of shorting Australian 200 because it is a third wave of a downward trend. But I was very passive in terms of entry, so I didn't enter the market directly with market orders by placing a short order here. I was passive by placing a stop order under a certain price level, and hopefully the price will hit my stop order. Unfortunately, it doesn't, right? So the trade wasn't triggered. And at this price level today, I won't trade now because it is not a retracement. I always buy on retracement. I don't follow breakouts. You know, following breakout is very risky. Think of it intuitively, right? If you follow a breakout, that means you are buying highs and you're selling lows. If you go to the market, you think about if you buy anything, will you buy anything at a high price? Probably not. At least professional traders won't do it. You buy a price, you pay for a higher cost, but it must mean something, right? You must be super confident that the price will make the breakout and will trade in the direction that you want. But usually it is not the case. So it is not my style to trade breakout. So there's no opportunity today for stocks, currencies. Obviously, not a good chance on all these instruments. If you look at the euro US dollars, these are already very high. So I will long. And also I wouldn't short because it's clearly in an upward trend. And for Swiss franc, it is already very low, very, very low. It is very awkward to short, and it's also very awkward to long. So I'm flat. Commodities, no chance. The gold is very flat. Oil, it is forming a triangle, right? A reverse triangle. So I have no idea where is the price going to head. So I will still be waiting for the silver order, the silver position to be closed. And I probably will take a good sleep tonight and see what happens. That's all for today. And thank you for watching and see you.